We'll do an old song because I think Tom likes this tune. Tom and I actually met, even though we lived 10 years in Nashville together. We actually met in Belfast, Northern Ireland last winter, and played a song there that I do a lot, and he kind of liked it. And I think they just did a project on a friend of ours in England, and just found out that this guy recorded this tune. But I do like the tune, and people too tend to like it because it's a true story. When I was a kid, we lived up Savannah River, just north of Augusta. Excuse me. And my grandmother had a sister over at Greenwood, South Carolina, and we would travel over there about once a week. My grandmother would pile all the grandkids back in the back of her big old Buick 225 land yacht. It stretched from about here to back there with Steve and them are in the back, and all the kids in the back. And she'd go about halfway over there. She'd go, "Here comes the hat tipping man." And we'd get all excited. Well, the hat tipping man was an old man who sat on his front porch way off to the side of this little 2-lane road, and he tipped his hat at every car that went by. And we just thought that was just the most amazing thing, that this man just sat up there all day long and just tipped his hat at us, you know. And but I got to thinking about the hat tipping man years later, and he really made an impact on my life, thinking about that somebody would be that cool and selfless to just sit out there and wish you well on your way, no matter where you're going. Years later, I was in a co-ride in Nashville with a girl. Told her about the hat tipping man. She said, "Well, guess what? Down in Mississippi, we got a hat tipping man too."
It's one of the best songs I've ever heard. I wanted to say that.
Across the field from Granddad's place, where the 2-lane runs, Elijah waited on his porch to give me chewing gum. He took his hat as cars rolled by, smiling at each one. He said, "The Lord done showed me that a wondrous day would come." He said, "Since I was a young boy, I've seen the whole world change, and I can only dream of what you will see when you reach my age. It comes while I lay sleeping somewhere in the night, a vision of the day when folks will treat each other right." And the Prophet Elijah prophesied that someday there'll be peace upon this earth. The Lamb will lie down with the lion, and the last one shall be first. And I believe the fire in his eyes when the Prophet prophesied. Evil wore a hood one night and left its evil scar. They burned a fiery wooden cross in Elijah's yard. He didn't try to stop him as the flames around him flew. He cried, "Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do." And the Prophet Elijah prophesied someday there'll be peace upon this earth. The Lamb will lie down with the lion, and the last one shall be first. And I believe the fire in his eyes when the Prophet Elijah prophesied. There's a little concrete headstone and it's overgrown with grass. Elijah is free at last, free at last. These words are called shall refresh. And I believe the fire in his eyes when the prophet Elijah prophesied. If you call that naive, well, so am I.
For all that tipping men we got out there.